Here we have 480 minus something equals 420. So on a number line, we can count back from 480 to 420, and because 480 and 420 are both multiples of 10, they're both in the 10 times table, we can count back in tens. So 480 take away 10 is 470. 470 take away 10 is 460. And then 450, 440, 430, and 420. So we counted back in steps of 10 6 times. So because 6 tens make 60, we know that 480 minus 60 is 420. So 60 is our missing number. But there's an easier way to get our missing number. Notice that 480 and 420 are both multiples of 10. We know that because they both end in zeros. They both have 0 in the unit's place value. Well, missing number problems with multiples of 10 are really just as easy as our usual missing number problems. So if we ignore our units, we have 48 minus something equals 42. Now you probably know, or you could probably work out, that 48 minus 6 equals 42. But we can't just write 6, because 480 minus 6 is 474, not 420. So we need a 0 after the 6 to show that we're not just subtracting 6, we're subtracting 6 tens. Do you remember number family triangles? We can have 480 at the top and then 420 and 60 at the bottom, because when you subtract one of the bottom numbers from the top number, you get the other bottom number, and that's what we've done here. But if we know this, we also know 3 other facts. We know that 480 minus 420 equals 60, and we also know 2 addition facts. We know that 420 plus 60 is 480, and 60 plus 420 is 480, because in a number family triangle, when you add the 2 bottom numbers, you get the top number, and with addition, order doesn't matter. And we can see how these facts relate to the number facts we already know. All that is different with what we've done is that rather than 48, 42 and 6, we have 480, 420 and 60. So what do you have to subtract from 210 to get 160? Well, we could count on a number line. So from 210, we can count back in tens: 200, 190, 180, 170, and 160. We subtracted 10 5 times, so that's 50. But without using a number line, we might still be able to answer this question, because both of the numbers we have in the question are multiples of 10. So if we ignore our tens and units, we have 21 minus something is 16. Now you can easily work out that 21 minus 5 is 16. But we don't want to just write 5, because 210 minus 5 is 205, not 160. So we need to show that this 5 stands for 5 tens, so we need a 0 in our units column. And again, we can draw a number family triangle. And because we know that 210 minus 50 is 160, we know 3 related facts. What else do we know? Well, we know that if we subtract one of our bottom numbers from our top number, we get our other bottom number. So we know that 210 minus 160 is 50. And we also know that we can add our two bottom numbers to get our top number. So we know that 160 plus 50 is 210, and 50 plus 160 is 210. And we can see that because we have multiples of 10 with 210, 160 and 50, our number family facts are similar to our facts for 21, 16 and 5.